right, number 7. We got to get rid of that radical 5, that root 5 in the bottom. It can't be there. So we're just going to simply come in and multiply by root 5 over root 5. Why do we do that? Because on the bottom, a root 5 times root 5 is simply 5, because 5 times 5 is 25. And what's the square root of 25? 5. All right, we did it. All we got to do now is make sure that we distribute this root 5 has to be multiplied by each piece here. Okay, because it's a, didn't mean to move that. It's this guy multiplied by it. Sorry, it slid down. So root 5 times 3 is simply 3 root 5. And then root 5 times a root 2, root 10. And that's what we have. It simplifies to that. Doesn't look that much simpler, but again, we cannot have, and we do not want a radical in the denominator, because we need all answers. We simplify things so everybody's answer looks exactly the same. All right, we have a little root 10 here. So a couple of things we can do, but let's just go ahead. We're going to multiply by root 10 over, she likes to shift sometimes, and let's stay as a pin, please. Root 10, root 10. Okay, now we're far enough away. I don't think it'll do it. So root 10 times root 10, 10. All right, 2 times root 10 will be 2 root 10. Again, I'm got to distribute him through to each piece. And then here will be plus 7 root 20. Now, we think we're done. However, do know that 20 right there is a 2 times 2 times 5. So there is a 2 that's going to come out of that. So it's going to end up being a 2 root 10 plus 7. A 2 comes out, so times a 2. What was left behind? Just a 5 all over 10. Okay, so instead of 7 times 2, boy, the board is having fun with me today. That's just 14. So we would write our answers 2 root 10 plus 14 root 5 all over 10. Now, we can simplify this again, because notice the numbers up front. Don't worry about what's in the radicals, but you have a 2, a 10, and a 14. They all can be divided by 2. So what this is going to give us, so I'm going to divide him by 2, which makes him a 5, and him by 2, which makes him a 7. So we end up with 1 root 10, which is just root 10, this board, plus 7 root 5, all over 5. Yes, that was a little difficult for you, I know. I'm just taking one step at a time, break it down, and then you have to pay attention. If all 3 of those numbers out front can be divided by something, we need to go ahead and do that.